Your car is slowly eating your bank account. You think everything's fine, but there's a financial storm coming that's about to turn your world upside down. Insurance rates are skyrocketing, repair costs are through the roof, and even basic maintenance is becoming a luxury. But here's the thing. We've uncovered the secrets to beating this crisis. We're going to show you exactly how to protect yourself from this financial nightmare and keep your car without going broke. So watch carefully, because what we're about to reveal could save you thousands. The hidden money pit in your driveway. Now let's talk about that trusty pickup truck sitting in your driveway. You might think it's just sipping gas, but the truth is it's guzzling your savings faster than you can say fill her up. We're not just talking about the sticker price anymore. The total cost of owning that beast is a whole different ballgame, and it's about to knock you off your feet. You see, it's those sneaky little expenses that really add up. Oil changes, new tires, brake pads, they seem manageable at first, but over time, they're like a slow leak in your wallet that's about to turn into a flood. Take John for example. He bought a brand new Ford F-150 last year, thinking he scored a great deal. Fast forward 12 months and he's shell-shocked by how much he spent just keeping it running. And John's not alone. We've been crunching the numbers, and the average annual maintenance costs for popular pickup models will make your head spin. A Chevy Silverado, you're looking around $700 a year. That Ram 1500 you've been eyeing, try $850. And if you're rolling in a Toyota Tundra, brace yourself for nearly $600 annually. And that's if nothing major goes wrong. But here's where it gets really interesting. These costs, they're just the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about a financial impact that goes way beyond what you might expect. It's not just about money leaving your pocket, it's about the opportunities you're missing because that cash is tied up in your truck. Imagine if you'd invested that money instead, or used it to start a side hustle, or even just put it towards a killer vacation. But no, it's all going into that four-wheel money pit parked outside your house. And we haven't even touched on the biggest bombshell yet, your car insurance. It's about to go through the roof. We're talking increases that will make your jaw drop. How much? Well, let's just say you might want to sit down for this one. Your zip code might be bankrupting you. Hold on to your steering wheel, because those insurance costs are about to look like pocket change. What if I told you that simply living in the wrong state could turn your beloved truck into a financial black hole? The geographic lottery of car ownership is about to blow your mind. Your address isn't just where you get your mail, it's a major factor in how much your truck is draining your wallet. We're talking thousands of dollars in difference, just because you happen to live on one side of a state line instead of the other. It's like playing a twisted game of financial roulette with your zip code. Let's break it down. Minnesota drivers, you're facing a whopping 61% increase in car insurance premiums. A perfect storm of wild weather and fraudsters gaming the system. Missouri isn't far behind with a 55% hike thanks to Mother Nature throwing more tantrums than ever. And California, they're looking at a 54% jump, courtesy of post-pandemic chaos and some not so helpful new laws. But it's not just about insurance. Every aspect of owning that truck is affected by where you park it at night. Maintenance costs, fuel prices, and even how fast your ride loses value. It all changes depending on your location, and the differences are staggering. Think about this. Climate-related disasters have surged by 83% in just 3 years. That means more claims, more repairs, and you guessed it, more money out of your pocket. And it's not just the obvious stuff like hurricanes and floods. Even subtle changes in weather patterns can wreak havoc on your truck and your budget. Now you might be thinking, okay, but my state's pretty normal. Well, here's the kicker. Normal doesn't exist anymore when it comes to car costs. Every state is seeing spikes, but some are turning into Mount Everest while others are more like speed bumps. And the factors driving these increases, they're as varied as the states themselves. The repair shop robbery. Now, speaking of factors driving up costs, there's a silent revolution happening under the hood of your truck. Remember when changing a headlight was a 5-minute job? Those days are gone. Now that same repair might cost you more than your monthly truck payment. Why? The answer will make you rethink everything you know about vehicle maintenance. Let's talk about the tech takeover in your trusty pickup. It's not just about horsepower and torque anymore. Your truck is basically a computer on wheels, and that fancy tech is turning repair cost into a financial nightmare. Fixing a bumper used to be straightforward, right? Not anymore. Now it's packed with sensors and cameras, and replacing it could cost you an arm and a leg. But it's not just the big stuff. Even the little things are getting out of hand. Take hail damage, for example. It used to be a minor annoyance, but now it's become a major pain in the wallet. We're seeing hail-related claims jump from 9% to 11.8% of all comprehensive claims in just 3 years. And the cost to fix that damage, it's gone up by about 15% in the same time frame. Now you might be thinking, I'll just find a good mechanic and stick with them. Well, here's the kicker. Good luck with that. The auto industry is facing a serious shortage of skilled technicians. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the needle costs more and takes longer to find. This shortage is driving labor costs through the roof, making every repair feel like a highway robbery. And don't even get me started on parts. With inflation hitting hard and supply chains in chaos, getting the parts you need is like playing a twisted game of automotive roulette. Will they have the part? How much will it cost? When will it arrive? It's anyone's guess, and you're the one footing the bill. Now here's the real shocker. Neglecting maintenance isn't an option either. Skipping those regular checkups might seem like a smart way to save cash, but it's a ticking time bomb for your truck and your safety. A well-maintained car is crucial for staying safe on the road, but with costs skyrocketing, it's getting harder to keep up. The depreciation devastation. And speaking of ticking time bombs, there's even a bigger explosion waiting to happen right in your driveway. Your truck's value is plummeting as we speak, and the rate of decline is accelerating. How much are you really losing? The answer might make you want to sell today. Let's talk about the silent killer of truck ownership: depreciation. It's like a financial black hole, sucking the value right out of your ride faster than you can make payments. And here's the kicker. It starts the moment you drive off the lot. Imagine buying a brand new truck for $40,000. By the time you get it home, it's already worth less than what you paid. How much less? We're talking thousands of dollars in just a few miles. But it doesn't stop there. Your truck keeps losing value year after year, and it's happening faster than ever before. Take the popular Ford F-150 for example. In just 5 years, it can lose up to 50% of its value. And it's not just Ford, the Chevy Silverado and Ram 1500 aren't far behind, with depreciation rates that will make your head spin. Now you might be thinking, well, I'll just take really good care of my truck to keep its value. Sorry to burst your bubble, but even the best maintained pickups are fighting a losing battle. Sure, a well-kept truck will hold its value better than a beater, but you're still looking at significant losses. High mileage, wear and tear, even the color of your truck can all chip away at its resale value. Market demand plays a huge role too. Remember when gas prices skyrocketed? Suddenly, those big thirsty trucks weren't so appealing and their values took a nosedive. And with a push towards electric vehicles, who knows what your gas guzzler will be worth in a few years. And here's where it gets really scary. Many truck owners find themselves underwater on their loans, owing more than their vehicle is worth. Imagine trying to sell or trade in your truck only to find out you still owe thousands more than it's worth. It's a financial trap that's all too easy to fall into. So, what's causing this value freefall? Changing consumer preferences, economic uncertainties, and even government regulations all play a part in driving down your truck's value. Let's be honest, owning a truck isn't what it used to be. The costs are spiraling out of control, and it's not just about the sticker price anymore. Every mile you drive is costing you more than you think. But here's the thing, you're not powerless in this situation. It's time to take a hard look at your vehicle budget and consider some alternatives. Maybe a long-term rental or a car-sharing service could save you thousands. Or perhaps it's time to rethink how often you really need that truck. The future of vehicle ownership is changing fast. Will we even own cars in 10 years? Or will we all be subscribing to mobility services? It's something to think about. What do you think your relationship with vehicles will look like in the future?